Well, let's see. To work on, you tend to be very hard on a certain somebody, whether or not that somebody's around. And sometimes it makes me a bit uncomfortable. Okay? You put two people together, they're going to fight. And your spouse will drive you nuts. But you love them anyway. You know. I like the fact that you like to try to be in control, but you don't always need to be in control. Does that make sense? It's like my telephone, or my cell phone. I pulled it out of my pocket and realized I'm taking a picture of myself. It's like, what the heck? And you started going off about how I need to take my phone into AT&T and get it fixed or get it replaced or something like that. It's like, if I want to, I will. If I don't, I won't. You know, don't worry about it. It's not your worry to worry about. Big things you can worry about. You know, like me trying to shovel the snow right after I got hit by a car is probably not the smartest thing I need to be doing. I probably did need that scolding I got. You are very determined to get something done, and I think that's great. You know, by golly, you have a goal in life, and I can pretty much see that nothing's going to get in your way, no matter what the obstacles are. And so far, we've had financial aid in the way. We've had you in the emergency room twice. We had you in the hospital. We've had
our apartment fall out from underneath.
Yeah, your apartment fell out from underneath you. You've had the school
landlords.
Psycho landlords. You had the school drop your classes on you in the middle of taking them. You're just having all these challenges coming at you. You had a computer that was taken away from you. You know, and it wouldn't be so bad, but you were $8 ahead on the payments, and they still wanted to take it away from you. It's like, you're ahead on the payments, and they're taking it away from you. It was stupid. And you didn't let that stop you. So instead, you now have a computer not only for you, but for Annie as well. And how many more are in there? 5 more computers are in there, and you're learning to build the silly thing, so heaven help anybody trying to take a freaking computer from you. You know, I've never seen anybody, you're getting in contact with high people in the government. You know, isn't it the governor's son or something like that? Senator's son. And you're getting in contact with all these people in the government to help you with a program to help not 1 or 2 people, but I don't even want to think how many people. It's like several thousand. When you came back to me and said, oh, my program's somewhere between $1.5 to $3 million, I kind of went, counting is one thing, but that's another. I nearly had an accident. So, when you get determined to do something, I stand back and watch because it's something else to see. It's like I get this, I go to the store and I buy floorboards, and I come into my room the next day and I got a whole new floor on there. And it looks good, it looks nice, and you're cussing at the wall because it's crooked. And your solution to the problem is take out the stupid wall and rebuild it. You have an interesting way of solving problems. Entertaining is something else. So that's my take on you. Dad?
Dad's already...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. All right, who's the next victim? No, I have dads. And Dad has everything from vocation to spiritual growth to hobbies to recreation to physical health to family life and friendship. The only thing I see on here that I kind of question, Dad, is friendship outside the house.
Mm-hmm.
You and I have made quite the connection. I mean, some of our racquetball competitions, you know, we spend more time talking than we do actually playing racquetball. Outside of your kids, Dad, to be totally honest, you remind me of a wallflower.
Thank you.
The best quality I see on here, though, is your family life. Come hell or high water, you will do whatever it takes to help family, adopted family, people you consider family, to try and succeed. And that is the best quality. I mean, I wish I had that. Personally, some of my family members, and forgive me for saying this, can jump off a bridge because I talk to them maybe once a year. And I can't remember, honestly, the last time I got a phone call from one of my family going, hey, just haven't heard from you, how you doing?
Actually does that quite a bit.
I mean, you've got a daughter that if she can't reach you on your cell phone, she's calling me. Have you seen my dad? Yeah, he's downstairs sleeping. You want me to wake him up? No, it's okay. Sorry, Ash. I think it's funny.
Yeah, she can be that way.
And I'm not going to open it up for anybody else unless you want me to.
If they want to. But I have to agree with you on the, the friendship, type thing. I've been one that, Mom knows, I'm not one to be opening up to people.
Well, then may I compliment you on something? I don't know if it's because we just have this thing going, Dad, that, just kind of works for us, which I really feel honored to have with you because it just feels great. But you do open when it's necessary. Does that make sense? And I think that's great. Like I said, I feel really honored to be able to even have that relationship with you. And you're very determined, like kind of like Dave is. You're determined you were determined to get your step up in your job, which you succeeded in. You're determined to keep your house, what you're doing. You're just a determined man in general, and I honor that big time. I respect that. That's the word I was looking for. Excuse me. Your love for God is huge, and I respect that big time. You're very outwardly faithful when it comes to the shirts you wear, for example. And there's not very many people, let alone men. I'm not trying to put men down, but there's very few Christian men that are that open about their faith, their love for the Lord. And that's really a huge thing that I respect you for. So.